How's it going, guys? My name is Alex.
Good evening.
And welcome to a Thursday update. Konami has prepared unexpectedly a new pack with new legends. Now Gerd Muller becomes a brand new player and Gianfranco Zola. And there's a second coming of Pele. Now Pele has a playstyle of Creative Playmaker. Many people were expecting him as a goal poacher. Gerd Muller has a Fox in the Box playstyle, and Gianfranco Zola is a Creative Playmaker as well. Now, a Creative Playmaker with Blitz Color and Momentum Dribbling. There's Fox in the Box with phenomenal finishing and willpower, and of course Creative Playmaker Pele with phenomenal finishing and Momentum Dribbling. If you're wondering how the stats look on these players, that's the build that I suggest to use for Pele. Since he's a Creative Playmaker, you'd want passing be in 90 as well. Finishing 90 would be enough, I think. You're not supposed to be probably scoring that many goals with him as opposed to center forward position, but he's second striker here. You can easily play him as a center forward if you want, and disregard the incapability with the playstyle. Pretty decent card. He has the skills. I don't remember if he has one-touch pass. Mine doesn't. Hopefully this one has. He doesn't have one-touch pass in this card as well. So quite rare skill. You got to add this to him. I would add flip-flop as well, heel trick, and maybe then, of course, some shooting skills. I would say long range shooting would be another skill that I would add. And cut behind in turn would be the final skill to perform the Cruyff turn. And for Gerd Muller, now the build for Gerd Muller would look like this. This would be a very, very good card. Like, I decided to boost his finishing a little bit higher so that curl is a little bit upped here. It's still only 76, unfortunately. Ball carrying is the booster because it boosts his speed and dribbling. Everything is in 90, pretty solid card. And Gianfranco Zola, finally, a blitz color that you cannot really say, oh, I'm missing the target just because he doesn't have curl. Or like, it just, I don't know, there's no excuses for him not to hit the blitz colors. But he will, of course, be missing those just because blitz color is an unreliable skill. 99 curl over here, 90 kicking power with this build. And look at these dribbling numbers, 98, 99, 98. You can even stretch it to 100 if you want, but this is a pretty solid pack. If you are sowing coins, you're probably in for a treat. I am not gonna be going here just because I already have Pele, and probably the other cards are not that appealing to me. Now, the new featured set is available. Oyarzabal. Now, you can buy him with 15,000 eFootball points, and I wouldn't necessarily be spending that on him just because he's not truly him. In fact, I bought Jolinton here, and he's very, very solid. I really enjoy using him. I built him like more like defensively oriented. For Oyarzabal, the problem is that he's not pacey. As a deep line forward, he needs to have better passing, slightly better dribbling, and better pace just to be at least considered as a starting material for my teams. Even Spanish team, he probably is not entering that. His special additional skill is, let me see what the skill is. What did they give him? Deep line forward with visionary pass. Now, visionary pass is actually a good skill. So maybe building him in a different way, where you're like actually trying to play him more as Creative Playmaker rather than deep line forward, and boosting his passing would be a better idea. So you may want to probably downgrade like lower body strength to 80 and try like boost his passing like this. But this is still, it's not warranting spending eFootball points, which are you really can't spend on anything else other than trainers, and there's barely any kits, of course. I have 18,000, I think I'll skip it, and you get some for free. If you see this announcement over here, you gotta click on this and connect to your account. You're getting some free points from the shop. Let me see, this one, login present, and there's another one for the FIFA Series Challenger, I think. It should appear here. Yes, there you go. Campaign, right? You get in 2000 by completing just a simple login situation. I'm not gonna be doing this right now. And also, there's a special deal, but unfortunately I cannot see it over here. You gotta go to a separate third-party website, and you can buy only like $1 Gabriel Batistuta, and you get 50 coins on top, which on paper looks good, but this is the Batistuta they're getting Fox in the Box, and he's slightly worse than the one that I received, and you could have signed this as a selection campaign. And there you go. These are the cards that are available right now. And also, speaking of the cards that will be dropped, we already know that, and that's something that is kind of fraudulent. Like, they're stepping on thin ice, these all the websites and Twitter accounts. Yet again, Konami has reiterated they just don't want people to talk about what's coming next. But the showtimes that we'll be getting is Riyad Mahrez, Eliano Reinders, Navata, and Bergson. And this will be AFC Champions League pack. We don't really know the levels yet, but for the skills, we know them. So the skills, Mahrez is getting momentum dribbling and edge crossing. Eliano Reinders is getting phenomenal pass. Bergson is low screamer, goes with low screamer, and Navata goes with momentum dribbling. So it's up to you if you're interested in these packs. I don't even know where you're gonna be using them. Besides, there is a Blue Lock campaign happening in eFootball Squads game. It's like a card collecting game, and there is an interesting pattern that every time a certain card is released in this game, it appears in eFootball pretty soon. So maybe we'll expect a Blue Lock campaign soon, and or in particular we can get Raul, Ruud van Nistelrooy, and Bonucci cards as epic cards, I would assume. And finally, of course, Player of the Week pack, which I think is pretty interesting. So, Player of the Week pack has obviously free tries, and let's see what we are getting this time around. Now, the players, I really fancy getting Saint-Maximin, even though he's like the lowest rated player, center forward. But I really think that this could be an amazing card with that booster. That's 94 speed, 94 acceleration, dribbling in 90s, and finishing 84. And we know how good Saint-Maximin is in terms of dribbling. Look at all the skills that he has. No first time pass, no finishing, no through passing. It's just pure dribbling fast, and that's pretty much it. Cole Palmer receives one. He scored a hat-trick, 2 penalties, and a regular goal. This is actually a pretty usable card. Very nice card. Has double touch, one touch pass, through passing, first time shot. Amazing card. It would be nice to get him. Gyökeres gets one. Gyökeres is actually pretty usable. Surprisingly high dribbling numbers given how he's performing lately. Only 86, and that means that 89 finishing. A little bit underwhelming. Carreras, who scored the goal himself, is getting an attacking fullback card, pretty decent. Mark Bernal, this is a rare one, I think, and this is a box-to-box that is a little bit... it's alright, it's nothing special. We get Anthony yet again. Now, Anthony, in terms of dribbling, is great, and he gets decent finishing. As a winger, this is a pretty usable card, and his balance is also over 90. And additional skills, look, let's see. He has no double touch here, but has first time shot, one touch pass, and unfortunately no through pass. I mean, it's pretty usable card still nonetheless. Wallenbrutter is a goalkeeper that is not really usable, and obviously it's the championship that you can't really use him in advance even. Dembele, now this Dembele is not bad, by the way. His balance is not 90, but he has one touch pass, through passing, first time shot, double touch. This is a very nice card. Bernardo Silva, who was so good off the ball, by the way, himself. He just cut out so many progressive passes from defenders, from Liverpool defenders, of course, and they managed to beat Liverpool in that game with the help of Bernardo Silva's contribution. And this is decent, actually. Creative Playmaker, 87 speed. It's not too shabby, not too shabby. Obviously, he's not as good as my Showtime Bernardo Silva, but it's pretty decent. Lisandro Martinez gets a card. Gets a card with a build-up playstyle, and his speed numbers are a little bit underwhelming here. But defending-wise, jumping and physical contact, it is pretty usable. I think, obviously, if you're building Man United squad, it's actually nice. He has a lot of passing skills, one-touch pass, through passing, and obviously a lot of defending skills that he needs as well. For passing, build-up play with defenders could be pretty decent. Luis Enrique, as a whole player here, I think, yeah, it's decent, pretty pacey. Like passing and finishing, not good enough, but passing is mostly what you need from a player who is crossing a lot. And Saint-Maximin finally as well. So getting one free try. Hopefully I'll be able to stream today, and we'll try some luck with the packs, and obviously test Pele, because I have a different Pele card. I think mine is still cooking. I also have a try on this pack. I'm not opening it just yet, so we can get either Desiree Doué or Frank Rijkaard, and that would be a big W for my team. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next one. Peace.